Shalom. Kohalo Yahawashi Yahawashi bahasham Kakadash. Double honors here, apostles, elders, and brothers at Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Salutations to the hopefully elect and everyone that listens to this. This is your brother, Rai Banyamian, here to shoot forward message of encouragement, especially for these days that we are in now, and for the days that we are about to enter into in the future. Right, so I think I'll call this video Great Separation, Testing, and Fear Him. So as the days go on, we will be tested. The Lord may test us with giving us the C-19 virus as a testimony, so that if and when we are recovered, we could encourage others in faith, and it could also be a faith builder for us. Also, on the flip side of that, it could be used for judgment and thing as well, So I just want to share these two scriptures, basic scriptures on fear and the Most High in the book of Proverbs 14 and 26. Right? And I'll read down to 27 as well. So Proverbs 14 and 26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. So whatever it is, we are faced with, I know it could be hard. Sometimes it's easier said than done. But think about anything that you have went through in the past, where with your own body and your own mind, you couldn't get out of that situation yourself, but you had faith in the Lord. You were completely vulnerable, right? And all you had was faith in the Lord, and he came through for you. Now there's nothing you could have done, and looking back, it helped you get stronger and build that strong confidence in him. Because like I said, one of the first things we do as a man, we look at our ability either to think through a situation or to use our members, hand or feet or body to get out of a situation. So to be completely vulnerable and to wait upon the Lord, as a fountain of life, we would grow. So if we continue to fear him, he will open his mercies and stuff up for us, even if he used the C-19 or other sicknesses to test our faith in these last days. Because a lot of people around us, especially as the days go by, they will tell you that they're not taking the C-19 vaccine, but the whole time they're telling you that they already took it months ago. We're gonna see a lot of these things go on in our lives, those close to us. Because remember, in the beginning, this thing started afar off. We were hearing it in the news, we were watching it in the news, we were seeing reports in different countries or in different states. So as these days go by, it's gonna trickle down to extended families, in-laws, uncles, friends, or families, and then they're gonna become personal. Your wives, your children, yourself. You're gonna have to make decisions. So we're coming down to a time where decisions will be made, but if we have faith, the Lord is going to be that strong tower and that chief cornerstone, which is Yahawashi in our lives. So whatever we go through, we have to be strong. So I just want to hit Sirach as well, to back up the title of my video, right? Yeah, I see that thing. Sirach 2 and verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So if the Lord do decide to give us the C19 or to bring us down low, it may not always be the start here of employment, loss of employment, loss of vehicle or anything like that, but it might just be sicknesses or a little bit of depression or wherever, you know what I mean? As long as you're still in your right mind and you could speak and you could think, take it cheerfully and call upon the name of the Lord so that he may have mercy upon us, whether it's testings and trial. And on the flip side of that coin, sometimes it may be for judgment, but pray that it be for his name's sake. So whatever is brought upon us, take cheerfully, so that we may grow in this faith and endure until the end, right? So going back to what I said, people is gonna take the C19 vaccine, and the whole time they would lie to you and say they haven't taken it or they would never take it. And through the process of time, the Most High will reveal things to you. You would find out certain things, and when you do find these things out, people will want to separate themselves from you, because right now still the consensus is that this place is still divided. So you have people using the cloak of some people ain't taking it, and half the population ain't taking it for their own agenda, whatever the agenda is in their personal life. So I think that I'm gonna hit that in I think that is in Mark, right? I think somewhere down in verse 3. I'm gonna see. I think yeah. Oh, okay, so actually give two verses. Say, if a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom shall not stand. And if a house divided against itself, that house shall not stand. So right now we have a divided society concerning the C19. So let's say if you not taking the C19 vaccine, right, and you stand firm on it, people is gonna lie to you and say, well, they're not gonna take it, but they take it for wherever their personal life is, but you wouldn't be able, especially if you're in a household living with someone that took it, and you have strict biblical rules and faith of not taking that C19 vaccine, you wouldn't be able to grow. The house wouldn't stand, because not a foundation built on stone, or the belief of the Most High is a foundation built on sand, disbelief, so when these things happen, people are gonna wanna separate themselves from you, and they're gonna try to make your faith and make you look bad because of your belief. I think if we push forward to I think Lucas trying to get these precepts and these scriptures to support my title, because the times that we are living in is we're gonna see a lot of things, betrayal and stuff is gonna happen on a mass level, especially those close to us, so we have to be ready for these things if and when they do happen. So in Luke 6 and 22, it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. So as long as you hold fast to the belief of Hamashiach Yahawashi, people is gonna look down on you, especially as these shelves, as you all see, these shelves are becoming bare. Gas prices are going up, mortgage going up, car prices are going up, wages are not going up. So that strain of finances will be on our relationship. And then when you throw in the C19 vaccine that is required to go to restaurants, to take a plane to go somewhere, to take a cruise to go somewhere, They also have it in the books for hotels. It just hasn't been mandated as much for hotels, even though the mask or face covering is required there. So as these things get tighter, it'll put a further strain on relationships and marriages. So people are gonna want to separate themselves from you, and they'll try to convince you that you are going crazy. You know, and if you are not strong in the faith, you will look at your ways as not right, and you will try to, what's that word that women use, this is a stupid word women use, man, to try to get men um to change their stance on something. I can't remember what the word they use, but yeah. So people is gonna try to make you look crazy and stuff because of your belief, but we cannot waver, we cannot falter. All right. So for wavering's sake, that word, I'm gonna hit Hebrews real quick. 10 and 23. Hopefully I get this one right. They say, let us hold fast the profession. So it's a skill, of our faith, without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. So the Lord promised us, if we hold fast and we have faith, that he will give us rest, So great separation is taking place right now. People in our midst, they will hide the fact that they took the C-19, even when they were not threatened by the virus itself. Not that we're supposed to take it, but they will take it even though they know that you are against it, and it might be months. The elder apostle Gabbar, he did a lesson on the bread in Barbados, where his madam took the vaccine against his his protesting. So at least she told him that she was going to take it. But we are in a time now with all the secrecy and stuff going on, people would be months ahead. Even the brother in that video, he said that she gave him hints. Women throw little hints here and there, people throw hints at you here and there, but us as men, we have so much going on in our lives. Sometimes we don't pay attention to it until it's too late. So people close to us, they're gonna take that thing, or they would have taken it months ahead of the game, and then they're in your midst, right, unknown to you, that they took it. But all in all, if we hold fast, the Most High is going to reveal everything to us in its due time, right? So according to Proverbs 14 and 26 and 27, fear the Lord, and he's going to be a confidence and a strong tower unto us, right? So there's a quick lesson of encouragement I wanted to put out there for the brothers who hopefully elect, right? On a Sibrakatiao, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, and brothers on down at Great Millstone, where I learned the street from. Salutations to the hopefully elect. This is your brother Rai Banyamyan, here to push forward this lesson, video of encouragement. To fear the Lord, a great separation is here. That's gonna increase as these days go ahead, right? And though the testing come, though we may be in a lower state, right? That we be patient per Sirach chapter 2, verse 4, right? Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom.